Hey everyone, welcome back to the n8n beginner course. In the previous session, we learned how to create an account in n8n to build our workflows. Now in this session, we are going to talk about one of the most fundamental concepts in n8n, that is node. If workflows are like living organisms, then nodes are the cell, the smallest building blocks that make everything work. So, what exactly is a node? A node in n8n is a single step or action in your workflow. Think of it as an instruction block. It tells n8n what to do next. For example, if you want to get new emails from Gmail, then you have to extract the subject line, then you have to send it to the Slack. Each of these steps, that is Gmail to transform to Slack, would be a separate node. And the Gmail transform Slack, this would be their title. The building block, that is the atom of n8n. Here it is work like that. You can connect them together to form bigger molecules, or in our case the workflows. Each node perform a specific job, fetching data, to transform the data or sending it elsewhere. There are three main categories of nodes in n8n. First is entry point, second in function, and third is exit point. So the entry point nodes, they start your workflow. For example, webhook trigger. When an API call it hits a URL. Cron node starts on a schedule. Then there is a manual trigger when you run the workflow manually. Think of this as the start button for your automation. Then comes function node. This handles the logic or transformation part. For example, a set node or a function node can format your data, it can add new fields, or it can apply certain filters or conditions. It's like the chef in your automation kitchen. It will take raw ingredients, that is your data, it will let it to the kitchen, that is your application, and then it will prepare the insights for you and it will serve to you. Then it comes exit point nodes. Finally, it send the data out of n8n, like sending a Slack message, writing data to Google Sheet, sending an email. These are like the delivery agents of your workflow. They ensure your final output reaches the right destination. Then there are different types of node. Beyond categories, nodes are also grouped by their purpose of or function. Trigger node, first of all, it starts the workflow automatically. For example, when a new form is submitted, then it will generate an action. Then comes action nodes that perform the task inside the application. For example, like create a new Trello card, or like transformation nodes, it will modify or clean your data. For example, merging of data, filtering fields, or changing the transforming the formats. Then flow nodes, it controls your how your workflow runs. For example, the condition like if else, wait, whether your data have to wait somewhere or merge. Then comes file nodes, it handle files like PDFs or CSVs. Then advanced node finally handle complex logic like HTTP request or code functions. Each of these nodes play a special role in making your automation smart and dynamic. So once your node is configured, you can execute it individual using the play button. So where you can see a play button usually in a panel, that is also called the open node in the settings. So here you can see execution option where you can simply is like a play button, so you can click it and you can execute the specific node. So first, as we discuss open node, where you can view or edit your node configurations, then execute node, then rename node, deactivate mode. This will work based on their names. Then pin node, where you can keep its output visible, then copy or duplicate. So you can reuse your configurations very quickly. Then delete node. These small actions make workflow management super smooth and flexible. Now there are certain parameters where you define what the node should do. For example, resource, the app or service like Gmail, Slack, or Google Sheet. Then there are operation, the specific task, they perform a specific task like sending message, then creating grow, then how to get or fetch the email. Then there are credentials, the credentials, that API key. So it's just like an ID and password, so you can connect you one model to your node like OpenAI. to your node, to your workflow, so they can if you want to access the OpenAI, then you have to enter your API key. That also I will show you in the live demo later on. Here just understand that it's like a connector, like it connects your workflow to an another application, so you can use their basic functionality or the platform. Then action settings, it adds extra details depending on the operations. So here I will show you the live demo of how to enter your node and how it basically works. So here is our screen, and here we will take a real world scenario. So for example, if I want to create an AI agent or a workflow related to AI, where I can simply give a message or a prompt and they reply me back. And also in the later videos we will discuss that how to add a certain its automations, more advanced features. Now right now we will discuss the basic function of nodes, that how to add the node and how to modify it and how it really works and how it generate the output. So let's get started. So first of all we will see the big plus sign, so we have to click to add the first step. Here we will select on chat message. Simply we have to click on back to canvas. The whole page is called a canvas, where you can add or modify your node, or where you will create your whole workflow. Then we will click on this plus sign. Here I will go to AI, and then I will select AI agent node. So here also I will keep it as it is, and I will click to back to canvas. Then now here I have to add a chat model. So here I will click on it. Here there are a lot of LLM models, whatever you can use. There are Google Gemini, AWS Bedrock, DeepSeek. Here I will use the OpenAI chat model. Here one thing I would like to show, that here you have to create a new credential. Here I have already created one. So here if you want to use a particular version of any chat model here for OpenAI, then you have to insert your API key. For that you have to go to the particular website, and then you have to you log in into that AI model, and then you can see an option of API key, and so that you can access the version of that particular LLM model. So, and one thing you have to keep in mind, that you have to keep your API ID very safe. You do not have to share it with anyone, because if you let someone know your API key, then they can misuse it and you have to pay for it. So here I have already n8n free open API credits. So here the n8n platform provide you certain numbers of API credits, so you can use that here. Particularly in order to access this particular version, I select the 100 credits option. So that will also I will show you in the later. So now I will click on back to canvas. Now I will open chat. Then here I will simply type hello. It works successfully and it replies me with hello. How can I assist you today? So this is the basic function of how node connect with each other with a different node, how to put conditions, and how actually we have to do some modifications based on our requirement. In the later videos we will create a full version of this AI chatbot. So for that, here one thing I would like to show you. This is the thing. Here you can see get 100 free open AI API credits. So you simply just have to click on claim credits. So it will automatically select the particular version available within the 100 API credits. So here they selected Open AI 4.1 mini for me. So they can also select that particular for you, or they will use another one for you. So this was what the node it is, and how the fundamental thing it is. And with that if you want to start to build workflow from the scratch, then nodes are the first thing that we have to keep in mind. And this is called the fundamental body or structure of the workflow or of n8n whole community. So in the later videos, we will discuss some more properties related to n8n. So till then, thank you.
If you have any question or any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice day.